Hey, what's up everybody? Alan here with EatSleepTrade.net. Going to be bringing you guys the swing trading watch list and market update for the week of December 12th, 2016. Last week was an absolutely incredible week. The market just ripped to new highs on huge volume, big breakouts. So we're going to talk about the S&P 500 and we're going to look at some of our top watches going into next week. If you guys appreciate these videos, as always, please do me a favor, hit that like button down below. Don't forget to subscribe so you guys get updated for those future videos. And as always, leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys got on your swing trading watch list going into next week. Alright guys, so let's take a look at the S&P 500. As you guys can see, there was a nice breakout last week and the market was aggressively strong. And if you guys keep up with us, you know we missed last week's update, and I do apologize about that. I was pretty busy with the family and had a lot of things to do. However, the update from that prior week mentioned this 2190, 2200 area and mentioned, you know, if we do see a pullback, that's the area we want to see hold as support. And if it does hold the support, that's going to give us the confirmation of a stronger uptrend. And you can see that's exactly what happened. We got that pullback, that confirmation when everybody was panicking saying, oh my God, market crash. We were just watching to see if it was going to bounce off that area, and it did. And the strength off that area was huge and just resulted in an awesome week last week. So I hope you guys are able to capitalize on a lot of that. So potentially going into this week, you know, our 20-day moving average is currently up and it continues higher. And we are looking for the market to also continue higher. But one of the things that are looming ahead is going to be that Fed rate hike decision. And, you know, last month wasn't that worried about it. But coming into the new year and being where we're at right now with everything as the market and as Trump is going to becoming president, and for whatever reason, the market taking Trump's presidency as bullish, I think is going to lead to that Fed rate hike that could be coming up this week. So keep that in mind when you guys are trading this week, that could happen. So you should be paying attention to that and see what the rate hike is, and then look and see how the market reacts so you can react with your positions that you have open. So that's pretty much what we're going to be looking at with the S&P 500 going into next week. So let's go ahead and take a look at our top watches. All right, guys. First up, APOL. Just really like the chart here. I mean, you had a nice, large, decent volume day with a big breakout over prior highs, and you came up and started testing around this 950 area. So that's a pretty major resistance area. You know, at 950, you had the little gap down. Big volume came in though and bought this dip back up, pushed it back over this 955 area. So definitely keep this on watch into next week to see if we start getting a move up towards 10 bucks. You've got your 20-day moving average, which is trending up nicely, and you're really close to that 20-day moving average, giving a great risk reward. We're close to our uptrend. So we've got a lot of support here, and we are on the verge of a pretty big breakout. So definitely keep this on your top watch going into next week, and don't let that one slip away from you. Let's look at HDSN. So what I like most about this is our original idea was for a breakout over 7 bucks, and you can see that did occur. Wasn't the cleanest breakout or the easiest one to trade, but nevertheless it did occur. And again, we've come back and now we're retesting that $697 area, and it is holding as support with a good volume, good relative volume that came in Friday. It looks set like we could start making a move back up towards this 840, 850 area. Let's take a look at LNTH. Had this one on watch for a while. Actually got me here on the fake break over 10, which is what we're looking for, but it's held this ascending triangle just beautifully. Nice little hammer candle. Decent volume, nothing crazy to get too excited about, but decent volume on Friday and formed a nice little hammer showing the dip buying off that trend. So 20-day moving average still trending above our 50-day moving average, and we're going to look for those moving averages to start to curl up as we move back towards 10, consolidate, look at that tight range, and prepare for that breakout over 10 bucks. Really like the buy here with our risk below this prior low, which is right around 9 bucks. So it's pretty obvious. If it starts breaking down below 9 and you don't hold 9, that's a set risk. Your goal would be to get up towards 10 and potentially break out over 10. Let's look at LSCC, another one we've had on watch for a while, and it's really just held this trend really, really well. Big volume day, earning gapper, so that automatically gives a lot of strength, the fact that it was an earnings gapper. So since the earning gaps, it's pulled back, consolidated, and we're testing back down to a pretty good support area just around $7, and it's starting to hold up. Looks like it might be putting in a little rounding bottom here, so definitely worth keep on close watch. We might break down below 7, test down around 650 again, or this trend before we really get the reversal we're looking for. But right now it should be on close watch and start preparing for a move back up towards 770 if we hold this $680, $7 area of support. Let's look at NYRT. Really like this setup here. Had this on watch for a little bit and just hasn't really done anything for us quite yet. But this is justifiably a cup and handle type setup right here, and this is going to be our resistance breakout area. You've got a nice ramp coming off the 20-day moving average and potentially a little flag setup. So if we consolidate under this resistance area and then we start to break out to the top side, that's going to give us an entry with a good risk reward, especially with our 20-day moving average coming up nicely now. So that's going to give us a good guide and a support area to use, especially again if we get that consolidation under the resistance area before we break out. Let's look at WTI, another one that I like to set up here. So we had a nice test over to $2, good volume coming into the stock, pulling back a little bit and selling off, but definitely not returning back to prior prices. So this is going to be worth definitely keeping on watch to see if we start coming out of this consolidation. There was some nice buying volume that came in on Friday. So just keep an eye, see if we can maybe make a move back up towards 2, maybe get some consolidation under 2 for a breakout over it and move up towards this 235 area prior highs and up and over that. Now let's go and take a look at ZUMZ. Another one of my favorites that I've had on watch for quite some time. It's been going straight up since we've added it to our watch list, so we'll keep it on the watch list. It's just grinding on this 20-day moving average and holding beautifully. So again, it gives us such a good range to guide ourselves if we're in a trade here. Obviously, if we start breaking down below the 20-day moving average, then the chart is not acting like it has been acting for the last 6 months. So that's not what we want. We want it to continue acting like it has. So now that we've got this move over 25.25, we want to see that area act as support. And we've got our 20-day moving average just below that $25 area. So you've got a really tight range, good risk reward if we can hold that 25 area and see it turn to support. So keep an eye on the 20-day moving average. Watch this guy to see if we do turn this to support. Obviously, the best entry is as close as we can get to that 20-day moving average, and that sets us up with the best risk reward for a move back up through 26.50. All right, guys, that is going to wrap it up for this week's Swing Trading Watch List and Market Update video. If you guys have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments down below. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit that like button. Also, subscribe so you can get those updates when we put future videos uploaded. Don't forget to check out that website, eatsleeptrade.net. From there you can follow us on Twitter as well as like our Facebook page so you can stay up to date on all the stocks that we are watching and trading. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in this week. Hope you enjoyed the video. Good luck, be safe, and we will see you in next video.